What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Chris Beck, the wise guy on Instagram. Make sure you guys smash that like button right now. Let's get started. In this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Disney stores. Apparently, every location in Canada is shutting down. That's kind of sad news, but it's also big news if you're an Amazon seller. Just recently, not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, did a retail arbitrage session at a Disney store. And after this little news briefing that we'll go through right here, I am going to follow this with my scan. So stay tuned to the very end of this video and watch the products that I scan at the Disney store. I'm going to show you some profitable products that I found. And we'll talk a little bit about what I look for when I'm shopping at the Disney store. So, the Disney store is shutting down all 18 locations in Canada, and the fans are speaking out. They're kind of mad. So, what are your thoughts about the Disney store? If you're an Amazon seller, did you ever go to the Disney store to do retail arbitrage? I mean, for most of the part, all their stuff in those stores are full retail and marked up quite heavily because they're super popular. Obviously, trending stuff is the latest, greatest Disney products. But every so often, when you go into one of the Disney stores, you'll find pretty decent sales. Sometimes 50% off on select items. Sometimes they'll even have some mega deals on there. And if you're lucky, you might have like a clearance location in your area where Disney ships all of their products to. So here in the news, let's read a little bit of this. As many theme parks and venues reopen around the United States, it seems as though life is returning back to normal as we continue to fight the worldwide pandemic. For many Disney guests, having Disneyland Park and Disney California Adventure back in their life feels surreal after year-long closures, but many Disney fans are mourning the loss of a huge piece of Disney history as many of the Disney stores are closing. Now, I just read something about those parks and them being opened. And I don't know if this is the case. I'm pretty certain it is, but apparently California and Disneyland California is open only to residents of California. So if you're from elsewhere, you're not actually allowed to go to the park yet. I don't know if you guys, if anybody who lives in the US has gone to Disneyland who isn't a resident of Canada, I'd be curious to hear that. Obviously, Canadians are not traveling across the border. I think there's still a border closure. It goes on to say, we've asked our readers how they felt about this change, as well as how they feel about having to shop online. And the response we received was shocking. Disney store closures. So one thing about Disney store online, and I think they'll hit this in this article, is that it is expensive to shop on the Disney store online because you have to pay for shipping. They don't give you free shipping, from what I remember. So the Disney store closures. Disney parks, experiences, and products announced that in March, at least 60 other stores in North America were shutting down due to the pandemic and the downfall in sales. Not only were 16 states across the United States affected, but 2 Canadian Disney stores as well. A month after the huge announcement, Disney notified Canadian fans that, in fact, all Disney stores in Canada would be shut down by the summer. Wow. So that's probably going to be by August, I would think. Disney's new focus is e-commerce. The official Disney website announced Disney will remain flexible in its approach to continue to evolve its retail strategy to the best meet the needs of consumers when they and where they want. Guests will continue to have access to Disney shopping experience in 600 plus Disney park stores, shop-in-shops, lifestyle, and outlet locations, as well as third-party retailers around the world. So we got to get our Disney stuff from like Walmarts and Canadian Tires from that one. In the meantime, Disney shoppers can still visit many Disney stores around the Disney parks and Walt Disney World and resorts, including World of Disney, located in downtown Disney District, California, and Disney Springs in Florida. Keep in mind that many Disney fans who do not live near the shopping locations are forced to shop online now. And yeah, so come on, Disney. You don't really expect everybody who wants to shop in an authentic Disney store to have to go to your theme park. Really? Like, that makes zero sense. Disney fans speak out on how Disney stores, to some, this change is unfortunate, as a bit of the childhood traditions of visiting Disney store with our family will soon become just memories. We ask our viewers how they felt about their local Disney store closing and if it had a huge effect on them. When asked, our readers prefer shopping inside Disney store or shopping online. I love shopping. I mean, going inside a Disney, let's just pause there for a second. Going inside of a Disney store is an experience. If you have small children, it is almost like a fraction of experience of as actually going to Disneyland. In a sense, I mean, little kids, that place is like the greatest thing to, especially young little girls. Princess outfits everywhere. You got a big screen TV, always on endless loop of Disney movies. You have all the new, coolest, latest, greatest toys for every movie. Soul, Disney Pixar stuff, Soul 22 versus Earth. Hopefully their stuffies come out. Make sure you guys go buy and watch the 22 versus Earth. Great film. Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, you name it, all that great stuff. Jasmine, I mean, the store is fantastic for children. When asked if our readers prefer shopping inside a Disney store or shopping online at Disney.com, the response was clear. 79% of our followers agreed that they would prefer shopping inside a Disney store, with only 29% saying online, of course. Now, online is convenience. If you just need something, you want to buy it, you go online, you shop for it. But, you know, is it always the right thing that you get? It's hard to tell. You know, some people are happy with it, some people aren't. When we then asked Inside the Magic viewers how they felt about the latest news, and they were upset that Disney stores were closing. Our viewers chimed in and had a lot to say about Disney's decision to shut down. One Inside Magic fan, Jamie R., there's this thing, Jamie at Revere, explained, "I am extremely sad. Having a bit of Disney magic in every city of the world will be missed." Makes sense. I mean, it really honestly is. I don't know if it's just me or what do you guys think, but again, pro to this is that they're gonna blow out all their stuff. And so if you're selling on Amazon and you're looking for inventory, go to Disney stores starting now. Start going there on a weekly basis, at least once a week, because you're gonna start claiming inventory for really good prices. And well, considering it's almost the end of May, so you only got June and July realistically before all those stores are shut down. Find the clearance locations in your area. That stuff is going to get cleared out. I mean, they may ship it back, but that costs to return that stuff to Disney. Okay, so on a pro, you can make money if you're selling on Amazon to buy a lot of that inventory for resale. Okay, but he's right. On a sad note, that place, it really honestly is like an anchor store in a mall. You know, an anchor store being like, you know, a major store like a Walmart, or like, you know, in Canada, the Bay, you know, these big, massive stores that draw traffic to the mall. Well, Disney is almost an anchor store, because if it's in a mall, people are going to that mall to get to that Disney store. They're not just stumbling upon it. And ITM follower Lindsay E says, "I'm extremely upset. I love the outlet in Houston. It made Disney close to home for me." Absolutely. Like, look at that. That image right there is inside of a Disney store. Pretty wild. Another follower, Kevin T, said he is upset with the change as well. Definitely sad. It was my childhood, always seeing it. Not only did fans from the States express their views on this change, but many Canadian fans are upset that now they have to pay extra for Disney Magic. ITM reader Nancy recently commented on Inside the Magic articles saying Canada does not qualify for free shipping on Shop Disney. Canadians pay shipping and handling, and then once the parcel arrives, they pay the duty and custom fees as well. And that's exactly a huge issue with not having a Disney store in Canada, and them kind of saying, well, shop online. Well, hopefully they really figure out how they can offer free shipping to Canadians. Maybe they'll have a fulfillment centers in Canada. Maybe they'll work out something with UPS or FedEx or Canada Post. Maybe they'll bury it in the margins that they have, because they absolutely have huge margins in Canada. Who knows what they're going to do? But if they don't, they're going to take a hit in the Canadian market. They're certainly not going to make as much money. People are going to go elsewhere. People will probably just go on Amazon and find, although you can't really find the latest, greatest thing for Disney on Amazon. That's not how Amazon works, especially with the toys. So we'll see what Disney does when it comes to the cost of buying stuff off of their website. Shipping charges to Canada on Shop Disney are ridiculous. Shipping costs more than most items, and unlike other sites, the cost doesn't go down when you buy more. I really hope they start offering free shipping to Canadians now that they are closing the stores. I have no issue shopping online, just not willing to pay a premium price. So upset, another person says, so upset they didn't ship half of their merch to Canada. Such a disappointment. Last one, I'll read this last one here. I think that's about it, looks like. Well, there's a few more, a little more to the article here. I agree with a lot of the comments. For those of us who live here in Canada, my family loves going to Disney stores either in Limerick, Square One, or Toronto Eaton Centre, because it's the first store we always hit when we arrive. Why shut down all the Canadian stores when they're the most popular ones here in Canada? If you lower the free shipping fee to spending $50, then maybe we might shop and also get rid of your duty custom fees. Yeah, I mean, they're the same thing, same sentiment. I mean, listen, if you can still have one Blockbuster out there in the world, why can't you have one Disney store in Canada, or two, one in Vancouver, one in Toronto? I don't know. We sympathize with so many Disney fans, especially the cast members in North America and across the globe, who have to say goodbye to a local Disney store. Will this change bring more customers to buy online? Who knows? Will Disney decide to lower their free shipping fee from $75 to a more reasonable charge now that Disney stores are unavailable? And will Canadian Disney fans be able to shop for merchandise on shopdisney.ca? Only time will tell. What do you think? Should Disney offer free shipping for any order and not just over $75? Will you shop online now, or are you done with Disney merch? Let us know in the comments below. All right, guys, let's get right into that Disney store scan. Check out the comment section below for a link to part 2 of this video.